And here we are, episode number 4 of the BS, soon to be renamed the SB podcast.
No, it's going to be BS.
No, with Scott.
And Bailey.
Go ahead. Every show, go ahead.
I actually listened to our first episode today. Well, I started to. And I heard that sound, and I was like, oh my god. And then the person that was listening to it, I was like, well, I have to explain this now as to why I did that.
Well, you did it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Bum, ba, ba.
No, that's not it. Try again.
Yes, it is.
That's not it. No, go ahead. Try it again.
No.
That's not it.
I don't know.
People who... Try it again.
Ba, ba, ba.
There it is.
Okay. I guess I just had to move my lips a different way.
You did. All right. Now we're
Okay.
off and rolling in a normal episode.
Yeah.
So what's the topic du jour tonight as we get ever so close to the big fat man coming down the chimney, Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and 2020 right around the corner?
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to say it would be the 30 friend request I got today.
Do
on
tell.
Facebook.
Do tell.
I don't know why. There was like a few people, there was a few girls, but most of them were guys. And it started at like 6 o'clock this morning. I knew one person out of all of those.
How do you know they were real people?
What, they're people? I don't. So I didn't accept it.
I get like fake friend requests too.
Yeah, I'll have like no mutual friends or one mutual friend, and I'm like, who are you? Now, if they have like 30 mutual friends or more, usually I'll add them because I'm like, oh, I probably know you and just don't remember you because
That's kind.
like that. Yeah. But I had a random message today from one of the people that requested to be my friend. And I accepted it because we had like 40 mutual friends. So I was like, okay, I must know this person, right? No. As soon as I hit add, it's like he was waiting for it. As soon as I hit accept, it was, hey beautiful, thanks for the ad. And I was like, oh god, here we go. And I just said, hey, because I was like, well, I have to talk about something on the podcast tonight. Let's see what this is going to bring in. And then he said, what you doing? Good morning, beautiful. Who says that? He already said I was beautiful in the first message. And then the second message, we're continuing with this. And I said, working. And he said, where you work? I told him what I do. And he said, oh, okay, so you make the big bucks. LOL. We are 5 messages in, and you're asking me what I make? I don't think that's appropriate. What do you think?
Well, I think it's a little bad. I don't understand why people pick people up off the internet anyway. That whole thing is kind of confusing to me. I tell people, like, I had no idea what Tinder was until like a few months ago. Apparently everybody else in the world knew what it was but me.
I've never...
For those of you who don't know, who are in the dark like me, it's a dating website, which...
Ooh, I don't know if it's really...
Oh, it is? Yes,
no,
it is.
It's more of like a hookup website. It's
Right.
not really a dating.
What's the difference between a date and a hookup?
Well, you just hook up. You don't really,
What's a hookup?
like, you have sex.
Hey! Didn't I tell you last night this was a family podcast?
Well, you asked me what it was.
That's not what a hookup is.
Yes, it is.
No, like I hook 2 people up. It doesn't mean I send them off to
No.
the conjugal visit.
No, it's just that. I don't know. I've never
That's
used
what
that.
Tinder is?
Yeah, kind of.
No.
Yeah.
I know people on there.
Oh. I mean, some people may use it as a dating website, but I mean, mostly people.
I don't believe in that.
People that are at bars will look at Tinder to see who's close by.
I just don't. I don't believe in dating people on the internet. I don't believe in meeting people on the internet. I don't believe in doing anything with anybody on the internet. I think that's a bad omen.
I know.
These are rules to life. Just like I was saying last night about pictures in the
Right.
last podcast we did. That's, you really got to trust the person to do that. And I also don't think you should be meeting people off the internet to date.
Oh, no. I've never met someone off I don't know. Like, I've never done that. I don't like that.
No, I think it's a bad idea. And I don't
Yeah.
know why that's become a new pickup thing.
I don't know. I've never had Tinder or anything like that. So.
Neither have I. I've never been... I can honestly say, I've never used a dating website. I've never pitched anybody on the internet on myself. I've never done anything like that. You'll never find anybody who can say that about me.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Because I lecture people on this that I work with. I say, don't do that.
Oh, so it's people that you work with that are on this website?
Yes.
Yeah, I know some people on a website. Some people that shouldn't be on a website.
What do you mean it shouldn't be on a website?
Well, they're in relationships already.
Well, see, the relationship's a little shaky if you ask me.
Yeah. I've been in one of those relationships before, so...
Well, you know the problem with relationships is, I'll give everybody a little bit of advice out there. When you're in a relationship, you have to be in it.
Right.
Not hanging out at the Tinder or wherever else people are.
Plenty of fish.
There's plenty of fish, but there's plenty of... See, I hate to give this advice because there are plenty of people in very bad relationships. And I would lecture them to get out of those bad relationships before 2020 happens.
Right.
And I don't know why people like to be in bad relationships, but God bless their heart. I hope they get it fixed.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I can't answer that question because I don't know those people.
I don't know those people either.
Oh.
But I'm just saying, in general, when people come to me and tell me about their relationship, because they want my advice.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm wise.
Yeah, people ask me for dating advice.
Oh, why would they do such a thing?
Know.
I wouldn't even...
I have, the worst track record ever. Why would you ask me for advice and,
No.
Don't. No.
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 Mm-mm.
No.
I know, it's horrible.
Wouldn't even dream of such a thing.
I know. I just don't get it. I'm like, you come to me, of all people, you come to me.
I can't imagine asking you for any advice, period.
Oh, that's nice.
No, I'm just saying me as a human being. I can't imagine...
Yeah, I mean, all the specialties that I'm qualified in, I guess you don't really fall into those categories, so...
What would be one of your specialties?
Oh, kids.
Why don't I fall into that category?
You don't have kids.
I'm a teacher.
Yeah, but you don't have your own children.
Oh, that's nice of you to say.
But it's true. I'm not saying anything that's false.
Listen, you never know what's around the corner.
Yeah.
You never know what 2020 could bring.
Hey, I hope it brings you a baby.
Well, it might.
That'd
you never know.
I'd be so happy for you.
Well, thank you.
And that person.
Yes.
I don't know who that is.
Well, as long as I know who that person...
I don't have the privilege of meeting these people.
No. Well, why would you?
I don't know, because we're friends?
Yeah, but we don't do that sort of thing. We don't introduce the people, who you're...
dating? Or whatever?
No, I wouldn't say dating. You don't introduce the people who you're visiting with your friends.
Oh. Okay. So I'm going to step up because I'm a friend.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we'll see.
It's just a different category. It's fine.
A different category to...
Yeah. You have your person, and then you have friends. And I fall in the friends category.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But see, the person is kind of in a category by themselves.
Right.
Because nobody else is in that category.
Well, I'd hope not.
Right.
That'd be bad.
But I've got a lot of...
You should not have multiple people in that category.
But I've got a lot of friends.
Right.
So I think that person's probably more unique in your life because they're by themselves. But
I'm just kidding.
Don't you have a lot of friends? Well, you've had 7 or 8 husbands, so it really doesn't matter to you.
Yeah, right. I was about to say I wish, and I really don't wish at all. Ever.
Well, water under the bridge.
Yeah. It's great.
Was it?
No.
What's that all about?
You know what, honestly, though, not all of it was bad.
You always ask me for advice.
Mm-hmm.
That's where this started.
Yeah? What started?
This conversation.
Oh, I was like, where? Our friendship? No. That's not how our friendship started.
I don't remember how it started.
You told me that you loved my name.
No. See, here you go again with a lie.
No, you did. Though.
No. I did tell you that. I do. I like the name Bailey. I think if I have a child, I'll name it Bailey in 2020.
Oh.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
Wouldn't it? So...
I feel like your person might be a little mad.
No, because I think I'll probably name it Bales.
Oh.
Because I like that.
Okay.
So...
Wait, that's what you call me?
Sometimes.
I feel like your person may be a little upset.
She won't know you. She won't even know you.
Okay.
So
you're just gonna... That's why you won't let me meet her. I have to wait until after you have the baby to meet her, so that way you can name the baby after me.
Well, I'm not naming the baby after you. I'm naming the baby a name that I like.
Uh-huh. After me.
No, not after you, because I liked the name before I met you.
Okay. Okay.
Well, it's just like you're named after George Bailey
I'm
this
not,
time
though.
Of the famous Christmas movie It's
You
a
know
Wonderful
what? I
Life.
keep forgetting to ask my mom. I know it is off of a show, and I can't remember what show it's
Vito
off
Bailey.
Of. No, I should text her and ask her.
In any event, we're doing that thing again where we're like, what do they call that? Not saying things and not answering any questions.
Oh, yeah. So what questions do we have to answer?
Oh, we did not meet because I said I liked your name.
Oh, I thought we did.
No.
You added me on Facebook.
Because,
hold on.
tell the truth.
I know
why?
that. I don't know why.
You do know why.
I know that you initiated the conversation because I don't ever initiate a conversation.
Right, but we know why I added you.
I
thought you were somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Apparently.
And then you liked my name.
Yeah, I did like your name.
Yeah.
I do. I like the name Bailey.
Okay.
That's not a lie.
Right.
So what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
You act like that's some kind of curse or something.
No, that's not. It's not bad.
But that's how we met.
Yeah.
And
then, I just had a bunch of mutual friends with you, so I accepted it.
And you've never regretted it since.
No, we're good friends. I like it.
Well, we're friends.
Yeah. I know. But whatever.
You don't sweeten it up. Just friends.
I text my mom, so I'm waiting for her to reply.
Well, hopefully we'll hear back on this thing.
Yeah, she's shopping, so...
It's going to be funny when she says it's George Bailey from It's a Wonderful Life. And I've been right all this time.
No, I know it's not. I know it's not. I can't remember. But I don't know. I just don't remember.
You know what Christmas makes me think about?
No.
My favorite actress.
Who's that?
Ashley Williams.
Oh.
Who was in the great Hallmark movie.
I feel like I should have known that.
Holiday Hearts.
Yeah.
She was on my show a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Been almost a month.
Close.
Mm-hmm.
And you listened that morning.
I did.
Even though you said you weren't going to.
Well, because the Ohio State alumni band and cheerleaders were at my work. So I thought that I was going to be there. But it got over sooner than I thought. So I went and watched that and held the door.
Tell the story. One more holiday time.
No.
It's a good holiday story.
Horrible.
About what happened during that conversation.
What conversation?
Between myself and the great actress Ashley Williams.
Oh, she said that you were funny, I think. I don't remember. I don't know.
That I asked good questions.
Oh, yeah. You ask good questions, and you're so cute, and... because you told her you had a crush on her. And she said, oh, that's so cute. You're so sweet.
And it makes...
It makes my day.
There you go.
Yeah.
And she giggled. No, not like that.
It's like a SpongeBob giggle.
People can go to the website and listen to the giggle.
Okay.
She has a good giggle.
She was nice.
I liked her.
Well, I would hope so. Seems how you've had a crush on her for all these years.
Well, I don't know if I have a continuing crush on her. I had a crush on her then.
Well, did you have a crush on her or her character?
Well, probably her character since I didn't know her.
Oh, okay.
But she looked an awful lot like her character, so it could have been her too.
Right. So you liked her because of her looks?
No, because she was very good on that show.
Oh, okay.
I don't like anybody because of their looks.
Right.
Looks to me are very superficial and fading, and it's a bad thing to base any type of friendship, relationship, or association in life on.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really care what people look like. Unless we're going out shopping, and then sometimes I'm like, ooh, you can't wear that. Not us, but like...
We haven't been out shopping.
Oh, okay. But, just in general. Sometimes I'm like, how about I pick out an outfit for you? Or, how about I do your hair? Let me put some makeup on your face.
To who?
Oh, whoever.
Oh, not a man?
No, not a man. Just whoever.
Oh, good.
you know.
Let me put a little makeup on your face.
Now everybody that knows me, and I've said that too, they're going to be like, oh my God.
You thought she looked bad.
Oh, man.
So you just dissed like a lot of your friends.
Know.
You have no friends left.
Oh, well, I didn't really have that many to begin with, so it's okay.
Well, I felt privileged last night. You told me that I was your...
Best friend?
Best friend.
Yeah.
And you know what I said?
And you said there's like 7 people ahead of me.
Well, that's what you told me. So I thought this is not a very good title to have.
It's funny because I have a lot of best friends, but it's all different categories of best friends. You know what I mean?
I don't know what that means.
Well, like I have my best friend Casey, who I just recently became best friends with. She lives close to me. We hang out all the time. You know, it's great. And then I have my best friend Katie, who I've been best friends with since 2nd grade when we cheated on a math test together. So... you know, that's a solid friendship there. You start out by cheating on a test, solid friendship. And then I have my best friend Bree. We cheered together in high school. We've been best friends. And I have Tyson, who's my best friend. And, you know, we've been best friends for like 11 years. So I have a lot of best friends, but they're all best friends for different reasons and different times.
So where am I in that?
You're my best friend because I spend more time with you than I do anybody else.
Whoa.
I do, though, because I'm always here recording. Or at the radio station.
Well, maybe.
I mean, like, when we're working.
Right.
It's not like we
don't hang out otherwise.
We're just working.
Right.
But, yeah, so...
You made that sound a little bad.
No, I didn't mean it like that. But, like, I hang out with you because we're working, and we laugh and joke when we're working and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't think I could spend time with you in a private... like setting.
Oh, probably not.
No.
I'm kind of annoying.
Very. And I just think that it would eventually grate my nerves.
Oh.
And I would probably have some sort of ulcer. Probably.
Oh. You could have a hemorrhoid.
But you know, people are like that with the people they work with. You know, that's so true.
Funny.
Oh, I didn't even hear you.
I said you could have a hemorrhoid.
So what did you say my best friend category was? That we hung out a lot?
Yeah, like now. Like I hang out with you a lot because...
That feels kind of weak. Why do I even want that best? I don't even need that.
Okay, well then you've lost it.
I never wanted it.
Okay.
That's so weak. You mentioned all these other nice little best friends, and all for good reasons.
Yeah, but we've become best friends because, you know, we're partners in this. Like, we work together. We work together great.
Do we?
Yeah, that's what everybody says. That's what you tell me all the time.
Who says that?
You.
No,
Sean. Charlie, Glenn.
No, your people. Let's start
Those
naming
are your people.
No, we're talking about your people who said this.
My mom, my dad.
Yeah.
My friends that listen.
Right. Do they like me? Do they say that he puts her in her place and tells her what's right from wrong?
Nobody ever puts me in my place.
I've put you in your place many times on this podcast.
I don't know about that.
You do, because you'll say things that are clearly untrue, and I'll have to straighten them out.
Okay.
I'll have to shake the rug.
Oh, if only people could see my phone.
Well, what's wrong with your phone?
All the truth is in it. The
about
truth
what?
lies in the phone.
About what?
About you. I'm just kidding.
There's no truth about me in any phones.
I'm just kidding.
But there is truth in life. Oh, that's profound. Write it on a pillow.
Oh, God. There's truth in life.
There's truth in life.
Yeah.
You know, I think... What's your biggest regret?
I don't have regrets.
This is truth or regret?
No, I actually don't have regrets because everything that I've done has led me to be the person that I am. So I wouldn't change anything because then it would change my life. Does that make sense to you?
I regret asking that question.
Yeah. I mean, but no, because if I can't change it. I can't change it.
See, that's different. What you're saying is I can't take back anything. I wouldn't do anything over. That's different than a regret.
No, but listen to me. I don't regret anything because I can't change it. So why...
That's why it's a regret.
No, listen. So why care about it? Why...
Oh, you don't have to care about it.
Yeah, but if I changed anything about my life, like if I wouldn't have had Caden in high school, I wouldn't be here. I would have went to the military. I wouldn't be here right now. I definitely want to come back to Ohio.
Well, see, I might regret that then, because now you'd be somewhere else.
Oh, well, yeah, but I don't regret anything because everything...
I think you're confused on what a regret is.
No, I'm telling you. I know what it is.
I know you're getting a little hot here. But what I'm trying to tell you is here's what...
You're giving me a headache.
No, I'm going to tell you what a regret is, okay?
Yeah.
Just so you understand. Okay.
I know what it is.
Huh?
I know what it is.
Whose regret is?
Okay, just...
You don't know what my regret is.
No, you said what a regret is.
Oh, okay.
In general.
Here's what a regret is. Like, I have these regrets every so often, but they don't stick with me for life, and I couldn't even point out a singular one for you right now.
Okay.
But, like, a simple one. Okay, I do a lot of interviews. Usually, like, 10 a week. And if I'm doing an interview, and there should be a question I ask, like, my idea of hell is when the interview's over, because it's done then. I can't get it back.
Right.
And then somebody will walk up to me and say, yeah, but did you ask this? Now, see, that's a regret. Right. Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I ask him that? That's not changing of my life. I'm still glad I had him on. It doesn't haunt me all my life, but it's a regret. I wish I had done it.
Yeah, I don't know. So, like, more of like a wish I would have done something in my life?
But it's a regret, because it's... If I had that to do over, I would have asked that question, which is a regret.
Right. Yeah. No, I don't think I would.
You have everybody has little regrets.
I don't know what they are, though. If I do.
Well, I don't know. I think regrets are good. Although, I don't have big ones.
Right. Well, I guess I'm thinking more big picture. Because I don't want anything... I love my life the way that it is. I mean, it hasn't been all good by any means. But I wouldn't change it because I love my kids so much. And, you know, I could say that I regret getting married. Well, if I wouldn't have gotten married, I wouldn't have Austin. I wouldn't have Courtney. You know, I could say...
You know, that's funny, though, because I think that's odd in a way. Because nobody ever regrets their kids. And I hope nobody would ever regret their kids.
Well, I'm sure someone does, but...
But it's awful if they do.
Right.
But I think you can regret relationships that spawned kids.
Yeah, but I mean, it taught me a lot, though. Every relationship that I've been in has taught me something. It's taught me that, ooh, I make bad choices sometimes. Or, oh, I probably should have married that person instead. Or I should have done this instead. But... I didn't, and it made me who I am today, so...
I don't have any of those.
Yeah.
My life's been pretty subdued when it comes to that. I have never had, like, a slash and burn, or bad blow up, or any...
Yeah.
Not really.
I mean, the only two that really matter, are the relationship with my kid's dad, and I get along with both of them, so...
I don't, just a private matter, but, I mean, I get along with all the people I've been in relationships with. Yeah. I can't think of any that I don't get along with.
Yeah, I mean, there's some that I don't, like, speak to, but none that I really don't, like...
Well, I would speak to them all. I don't have any bad feeling toward them.
Well,
I never had a bad ending.
I wouldn't... I don't ignore them, like, purposely. More they don't speak to me. But, no, I mean... If I saw one of them out, which I never do, but if I would see one out, then I would say hi.
I've never done that with a past relationship, but I have blocked certain people out. Because there are certain people... You know what the biggest sin in my life is if you lie to me. It's not necessarily what you do, it's that you lied about it.
Oh, I know what I'm named after now.
But what is it?
Grandpa Bailey on Facts of Life.
On the Facts of Life?
Yeah.
Who's Grandpa Bailey?
I don't know. I'll look up.
I've watched The Facts of Life. There is no Grandpa Bailey on The Facts of Life.
Hold on. I don't know. I gotta look it up. At least I know the show. That's what my mom said, but my mom's also shopping, so...
The Facts of Life. Oh, I know this! Okay. Oh my god, this is weird. Now, are you ready for this? Put down I'm about to lay something on you big here. This is going to be a profound moment.
I'm ready.
You're not going to find it, because I know the answer to this.
Okay.
Okay. The Facts of Life was a television show that was on in the 80s.
Yes.
And you know about the show? Have you ever seen it?
I've never seen it. I wasn't alive in the 80s.
What? It was there's such thing as a DVD and a Hulu. The Facts of Life was on for 9 years.
Is it on Hulu?
It was on for 9 years. So it was a story. The whole show was about a lady named Mrs. Garrett.
Okay.
Who was the house mother.
Oh, y'all talk about that on the radio.
What the hell was that? Did Southern just jump in your mouth? What? It was like having Dolly Parton just showed up here. What was that?
No, but you do.
Y'all talk about that on the radio. What was that?
I got excited.
Okay, yes. Yeah, because I interviewed her before she died.
Okay.
The actress name was Charlotte Rae.
Yes.
And she was Mrs. Garrett.
Okay.
And Mrs. Garrett was like a 50-year-old woman who became the house mother at this school for girls.
Okay.
And the girls were just like 4 young girls, and she gave them advice and did all. And that was the Facts of Life.
Okay.
But as the show went on, this is going to be so profound. I never knew this. This is so weird. As the show went on, the kids got older. It was on for 9 years.
Right.
So they couldn't keep them in school forever because they were aging. So basically what they did was Mrs. Garrett quit her job at the school, and then she bought a house and opened up her own business, and the girls came there to work with her and live with her, and that way the show could continue for 9 years.
Okay.
Now that's the Facts of Life for people who don't know. Now the reason I know all that is because it was a good show, and I've interviewed Mrs. Garrett many times, right. Charlotte Rae. Okay, but here's the point. This is where we're getting to your name. Charlotte Rae left the show. Okay. There were like 2 years left, and she left. She didn't want to be in it anymore. But the last year she was on it, she was on the first 7 years. And the last year she was on it, they did a Christmas episode.
Okay.
And one of the characters' mothers, it was Blair. Blair was her name.
Oh, yeah. My mom talks about that name all the time.
Yes. Blair's mother got pregnant. And Blair's mother was not on the show, but it was just like a sideline story.
Okay.
So Blair's mother comes to visit pregnant at Christmas time. This is so weird because it's Christmas right now. Blair's mother comes to visit, and she goes into labor.
Okay.
While she's visiting them. So they all go to this rinky-dink little hospital, and Blair's mother delivers the baby on Christmas Day.
Ooh.
And this is like one of my favorite episodes. Like, I have this on DVD. This episode.
Watch it
you will. And Blair's mother names the baby Bailey.
Yes.
That's it.
And that's what I thought, because my mom said it was a little sister at one point, or whatever.
That is so weird.
Yeah.
Because I watch that episode every year at Christmas, because it's a great Christmas episode.
Yeah. So, anyway. Yeah.
That is so...
That's that.
That is weird. It was a good show.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard about it. I've heard about it before, but not that in detail. And I knew I was named after a show, but I couldn't remember what show.
But it was because it was like just one episode of that entire show.
Yeah. You know what people actually ask me if I'm named for?
George Bailey.
No.
And It's a Wonderful Life.
Well, you do, but that you're the only person. No. Bailey's Irish Cream, the alcohol. I'm like, why would my mom name me after alcohol?
Well, I'm not sure why your mom would name you after a non-character in one episode of a long-running television
series. She liked
series.
the name. She used to name all of her babies and Barbies Bailey.
But you know what year? I can give you the year of when that would have been. That would have been like 80... Christmas of 85.
Yeah, so my mom would have been like 12.
So she remembered that episode for 7 years and then named her kid that?
Yeah.
That's
Isn't
weird.
that crazy?
That's very strange.
I love it.
But the funny thing is, the kid in the episode hates the name.
Oh, I don't hate my name.
Well, that's good. It's a nice name.
Yeah.
I think they named it after the grandfather, the dead grandfather. Yeah, I think that's right.
See?
Yeah, that's so
Grandpa
weird.
Bailey.
That is so weird. I never would have drawn that conclusion.
Yeah, isn't that funny? It's a nice name.
It is a nice name.
Do you know what I mean? Bleh! I can't talk.
Was that a word?
Do you know what my middle name is?
What? Irish.
No.
Oh, what is it?
Do you know?
No.
I think when you added me on Facebook, it was my first name and middle name instead of my last name.
What was it?
Nicole.
Oh, Nicole. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's nice.
Little tidbit of information there.
Well,
in case anybody wanted to know.
We'll mark that down.
Now they can look me up. Oh. Actually, they don't know my last name.
Why would anybody want to look you up?
I know, I got like 30 friend requests
Yeah, but
today.
they haven't listened to this. If you send them a copy of this, they'll never talk to you again.
Ooh, that's what I should start doing. Just every time some random person messages me to send them a copy of our podcast. Okay. I'll start doing that.
Charlotte Rae was a good actress. Now you got me thinking of her and the times we shared together, and now she's dead.
Oh.
Yeah, you're bringing up a bad memory.
That's sad. Why is she dead? I mean, how did she die?
Because she died. That's how you become dead. You die. And then it's all over.
Oh, sorry. Caden's asking me if I can come get him. He's... Oh.
You'll have to ask your mom sometime why she latched on to, like, a little tidbit.
I gotta ask myself why I bought my child a phone.
So, we're halfway through. What else you got? Boy, I'm just fascinated by that whole Bailey thing.
Yeah, that was a really good story. Thanks for that. I never knew how in-depth my name went.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's odd because that baby was never a character on the show.
Yeah.
And it was only in that one episode.
And it's Christmas.
It was a Christmas
That's
episode.
so ironic.
And the baby hates its name.
Oh. I mean, how does the baby know?
Well, because the episode is, like, narrated through the baby's eyes. Like, the baby's telling the story of how they were born.
I guess I'd have to watch it.
It's a very good... It's like 26 minutes. It's a good episode.
I mean, okay.
Then they all sing the first Noel. At the... They're seeing the baby born in the thing.
Oh, yeah. I'm not born on Christmas Day, though.
It was a good show. Facts of Life was... It's too bad it was, like, an understated show. It really was a good sitcom. What?
I just burped, and you always yell at me for that.
Well, you do, because you're a slob. You're just a slob. You're always burping when we're
Oh,
around.
I can't help it.
It's disgusting.
I can't help it.
And then it blows over here, and, like, I'll start to pass off like a smog when
Yeah,
your
I
burp
just
gets
ate
in my
fish.
face. You did?
Yeah.
Oh.
At Long John Silver's.
Oh.
Yeah.
What were you doing there?
I was hungry.
I don't go to Long John Silver's.
Okay. Good information. I'll never bring you any.
I wouldn't expect you to.
I mean, I bought you a Diet Coke once.
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 $1. $1.07 you've spent on me. But I guess that's my classification of being a best friend.
Hey, at least I've spent any money on you.
Has there been other people you haven't spent money on?
Spend money on?
I don't think I have a best friend. I was just trying to think of that.
It's me.
No, it's not. No, I remember that.
Oh, man, that's really sad.
Why would you be my best friend if I'm not your best friend?
You're one of the top 10.
Top 10.
And actually, I only named
God.
4 people in front of you. So really in the top
4?
5. Yeah.
No, I don't want to be 5.
You're in the top 5.
Best friend means best.
Oh.
Yeah. So if I'm not I don't want to be on the list.
Okay.
So, I was just trying to think of who my best friend was.
I didn't put my best friends in order.
Well, you just did. You said it was number 5.
No, I said you were in the top 5.
In the top.
I would never say who's number 1.
Do you know?
They all are at different times.
Oh, so I've been your best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to think of who my best friend is.
Sean?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sean.
Oh, so he's
I'm sorry she
listen.
said that. I'm sorry she brought that up.
That's rude.
No, Sean and I are close.
Yeah, that's why I thought you were best friends.
No.
He's really your only friend that I've met.
That's a lie. You just rattled off like 8 or 9 people earlier
Well,
on.
I didn't know they were friends. I just thought they were coworkers.
No, they're we're very friendly. A week from tonight is the big Christmas party that we have every year, and you'll notice that we have a
I
big...
know, I'll be there.
It's very... well,
You invited me.
listen, it's very family-oriented, our group. I mean, yes, we do work together.
I do have my kids, though.
Well, it's okay if you can't come. But the group is very...
I love that you said it's okay if you can't come. Like, it's not... you didn't say it's okay if you bring your kids. It's okay.
Well, it
if
sounded
you
like
can't
you
come.
didn't want to come. I don't want to pressure
No,
you.
I do want to come, but I have my kids. That's what I'm saying.
And I said, if you can't come, that's okay.
Oh. They're not invited, are they?
No, we have a whole group of kids there. We have the Leszewski family performing live.
So they have kids?
Santa Claus is there. It's a big thing. This will be our 6th.
Oh, yeah, because I want the kids to see Santa.
Okay. Santa will be there.
Yeah. Austin loves Santa.
It's a big thing. And we have live music, and everybody comes. That's the weird thing. I never dreamed that we would have that kind of a Christmas party. We really are a family. I always think about that during the Christmas party.
Yeah.
That is a very... But all the places I work right now, it's family. I mean, it really is. All
the places you work.
All the places I work. But no, the radio station, we are definitely a family. I mean, we talk to each other. We laugh with each other.
Are we a family?
No.
Oh. Then you just lied.
What do
you said all the places you work. We are working
But this
right
is
now.
not work.
Kinda.
Not really. Not yet.
Okay.
And this won't be a family.
That's
There's
rude.
only 2 people. You can't have 2 people in a family.
Some people only have 1 people in their family.
Well, that's a sad family.
Yeah, but 2 people.
First of all,
at least it's something.
The radio you'll see it next week.
And I'm excited.
It's really a family. We all talk to each other, and we never all get together like that because there's like 15 of us. Right. So we all get together, and we all have pizza, and we all have pop. That's become the Christmas tradition.
Pizza and pop.
Pizza and pop. I don't know how that got started, but that's what we do.
You don't call it soda?
No. Oh. And then the Leszewskis come and perform. They've performed every year. They do live Christmas music. And Charlie does 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. So we do that every year.
Ooh, that reminds me. I gotta order a book.
First book you're buying in your life?
No, my son...
Finally learned how to read?
No, my son's family, like his dad's side of the family.
I know this story.
Yeah, they are from southern Mississippi. And so they always read The Cajun Night Before Christmas. So I want to get that for him because I think that'd be like a good... His grandma, his Nana Trey, always reads it to his cousins, and like she read it to his dad and his aunt and all that stuff when they were little. I mean, one year I was there and I listened to it, and that's how I know that this is a tradition for them. And I just think it would be nice to carry on that tradition, since they live so far away, they don't always get to be here for Christmas. And if I would have thought about it, then I would have had the book before Saturday when they get here. But...
Well, you got Amazon. You can get it here.
Oh, yeah. What is it?
Not now.
Well, if I order it now, then I'll get it by Saturday.
Yeah, but not during this show. So anyway, the point is that... And then teaching...
Goodness.
What?
Caden.
Teaching, those 2 ladies have become really... We had it off right away, and we just met each other back in October. And we've become very... I think we're going to have a little Christmas party.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's weird because we're all just about the same age. And we really do, I think, have fun together.
Yeah.
I have fun with them.
Yeah.
I don't want to say too much because they might listen to this.
Right, I
don't want them thinking that I like them. Because...
Because why would you like anybody?
Right, because I'm always, when I'm with them, I'm always, like I am with everybody.
Right.
Kind of...
That's rude.
No, what do you mean rude? I'm not rude, I'm dry and, sarcastic.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Do you?
You're always like that to me.
No.
You are so mean to me sometimes.
When?
Right now.
What?
Wait.
Where?
You're keeping a secret from me.
After you just made that little noise and I'm the mean one?
You are keeping a secret.
Earlier on, you kidnapped me and took me to a store, okay?
You needed a microwave.
I did. Well, okay, we went together.
I'll admit that.
I don't want people thinking that we go out together.
No, you needed a microwave.
And you were going to the store to buy mouthwash because your breath stank.
Oh, my God.
So we went over to the store together. And
I'm so done with you.
No, we've got 20 minutes left.
Oh,
so,
man.
I get my microwave, and this is what you say to me.
You even let me pick out the color.
I did.
Yeah.
And you say, if I hadn't agreed with you, I would have got the other color, by the way. And you say to me, if you're not in the car when it's leaving, it's over. Now, what is that? Is that not the rudest thing you've ever heard?
It's because you're keeping a secret from me.
I'm not keeping a secret.
Yes, you are. So, I said, if you're not in the car when I'm leaving, I'm leaving you here.
Right. With a microwave.
The microwave was already in my car.
You were going to steal my microwave.
I would have brought it back and sat it on your porch and left.
But why?
Actually, I wouldn't have because we had to do this. So I would have stayed here and waited for you to watch.
Your threat was shallow, and hollow.
Man, that's the third time this week I've been called shallow.
No, your threat was shallow. Was it not? Because you couldn't pay off on it.
Oh, I mean, I could have made you walk.
Yeah, I did. This podcast wouldn't be happening by the time I got here.
Oh.
So
actually, you know what I was going to do though, because I knew you were going to hound me about this. So when I got out to the car,
hound you about what?
About saying that.
It was rude.
Right. So when I got out,
you know what I did though, don't you? I just want to tell the people, because you're free associating again, and we're going to get questions because you're not answering the questions.
What did you do?
What I did was I took my sweet time in that restaurant.
I know. And Long John Silver's.
I did. Well, I wasn't there.
Okay.
But I went and I took a long time going out there. I thought, well, she's going to say that to me. I'm going to take as long as possible getting out there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So anyway, I was going to just drive up to the door and be like, look, I came to pick you up because I'm nice. But you got out to the car before I...
Because it takes you a long time to get her in your car and...
Well, I had to take stuff out of my cup holder because I had my water bottle there and I needed to put my drink there. So I was trying to make room.
Now people are going to ask what the secret is. You've thrown something else up. Well,
I know.
I'm not going to tell you.
But why?
Because there isn't one.
You said there was.
No,
we were sitting there.
Okay, go ahead, tell the story.
We were sitting there, and you started to say something, and then you said, "Oh, nope, I'm not going to say that because you want to be surprised."
That's true. Go back and listen to episode number 3. You made a whole point to say you would rather have somebody surprise you than tell you.
It was a lie.
So the whole last episode's a lie.
I changed my mind.
Well, I'm not telling you.
I thought I wanted to be surprised, but I don't.
All I'm saying is, I think you're confused. I don't have a surprise. I'm just saying that I'm not going to tell you anything if I ever do have a surprise because I know that you like surprises.
I hate surprises.
That's not what you said last night.
I want to like surprises.
Done.
But I hate surprises.
Too bad.
Oh, it's horrible. If I didn't know about the surprise,
I smell your burp right now.
Oh my god, it was like 10 minutes ago.
I wish you'd have dumped that scope down your throat that you bought at the Walmart earlier on.
What scope?
When I was in there getting the microwave and you had to get that scope.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mouthwash.
Oh, I was like, what are you talking about?
You remember.
I was thinking like a microscope.
No. You remember when you showed up here earlier on, and you said you went to the bank earlier on, and you walked up, and the teller fainted in front of you and passed out and was laying there knocked out on the floor, and you thought they had epilepsy, and the people came over and told them that your breath had knocked them out.
I wouldn't go to the bank because I don't have any money, so I would have no reason to go to the bank.
Do you have halitosis?
No.
Oh, okay.
Why are you so mean to me?
No, I just wondered because some people have that.
Oh my god.
No, I just wanted to know.
You're rude. And you called me a lame-o in Walmart.
That's true.
Why?
You got angry.
Yeah.
And you called me weird. You're a name caller.
You call me names all the time.
Like what?
Like lame-o.
Well, you probably were being lame. You were a long way behind me.
Oh.
And I said, speed it up, lame-o.
And then you're going to cook the food-o and the house-o and the microwave-o. We're just adding O's to everything.
Well, I bought a microwave. Because my microwave blew up. And I said...
And do you remember what I said to you?
No. What'd you say?
That when you were checking out?
What?
When you didn't buy the protection plan? What did I say?
You said, I hope this goes home and blows up. Once again, words of encouragement. You know you have 30 days at Walmart as long as you keep the receipt.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Well, I hope after 31 days it blows up.
See, people now know you're rude. And now they're saying, well, no wonder he's rude to her. She's rude to him.
Oh, no, I'm not.
You are.
Not usually. You've just been extra mean to me today, so I feel the need to be extra mean to you.
I've never been mean to you.
You asked me if I had halitosis.
Yeah, but not in a bad way.
There's no good way.
Well, because you got the scope over at the Walmart.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. We're gonna lie about that.
First of all, I would use Crest.
What, are you gonna gargle Crest?
Yeah, they have the Crest whitening mouthwash.
Okay, but you got scope.
Or Oral-B.
But you got scope.
No, I did not. I didn't buy anything. You know why? Because I have no money. There's no buying of anything.
I heard from somebody on the internet this morning that you had a good job.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It all circles back.
But I do not. I mean, I do, but it's not like a good... It's not, no. No.
So in any event, the point is, there is no secret, so you can just relax your little head.
Okay. I'll sleep much better tonight knowing that there's no secret.
I'm going to sleep good tonight. For some reason, I did not sleep very good last night.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm tired.
But I did catch a second wind today.
Oh, that's good.
I was so tired when I went in to teach today. But
when you went in to teach?
To teach.
I thought you said when I went in and teach today. I was like, taught?
No. When I went in to teach. So I went in to teach, and I was very tired, and I didn't think I was going to make it, but then I hit my second wind.
I don't like people sometimes.
See, people aren't going to know what that means.
Well, my son just texted me, and he said, they're making me cry. And I said, who? And someone is trying to get him to stay at his dad's, and he wants to come to me.
Well, that's tough.
Yeah. He comes to me tomorrow anyway, but I can pass his dad's house on my way home, and what's the point of me picking him up now or him going to bed now and then him getting on the bus in the morning and his dad not seeing him for a week anyway? So, I guess what's the difference in a few hours?
I don't know.
It just frustrates me because nobody should make him feel guilty for wanting to be with me. I would never make him feel guilty for wanting to be with his dad.
No. That's wrong.
Mm-hmm. So it's frustrating.
Well, I agree.
But can't really change it, so... Well, I mean, I can go pick him up.
You regret it.
No, I don't regret it. What do I regret?
No, see, you got kind of snappy there.
What do I regret, though?
I'll tell you later on. But...
Now everybody's going to wonder what I regret.
I think you regret that you're in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead, say I was right.
No, I don't regret that I'm in this situation. I just wish things were not the way that they are.
Which is, in this part of the woods, what we call a regret.
I don't see it as that.
Do you have like a block on the word regret?
Maybe.
I think that's all it is. You call it like everything else in the world. It's like if I had a pot on the stove and I didn't want to say the pot was boiling, I would say that's a can. I think that's the only difference here.
What?
Well, you got to listen the first time.
A pot on the stove or what? Or a pot on
I think that's your whole thing with regret. You don't want to say the word regret because it has some like bad connotation for you. So you call it everything but a regret. But it really is just the same thing, a regret. So I'm saying if I had a pot on the stove and I call it a can, it's still a pot.
Oh, okay. I understand now.
There's nothing bad with having regrets.
I just get agitated with people sometimes.
I don't get angry.
I do. I have a very short temper.
You have a short everything.
I know, I'm like 5'2". I'm short.
I don't get angry. I don't get sad. I know,
you have no emotion.
I really don't.
I know.
I'm very emotionless. I think it comes from all the years of happiness.
All the years of happiness? Like as a child?
Well, all my life.
Oh, that's good. I miss those years. I skipped over them.
All your years?
Of happiness?
No, I'm just saying I don't remember a dark time in my life. I don't think I had one.
Yeah. I've had a few.
But see, I'm optimistic. I'm always optimistic. Even when something bad happens, I think, okay.
Right, I mean, yeah, I guess, but there's some bad things that I just couldn't control, and there was no way of being optimistic about it. Though, I do want to, I want to help people in that same situation. So.
Well, my motto is, this too shall pass.
Right.
And everything in my life has. I mean, I'm not saying I don't get bad moments. I've had bad moments, but it passes.
Yeah. That's good. I mean, mine passed too. I have a lot of, PTSD from it, though. Mine was, very, involved, very physical, and very just bad.
Well, see, I had a good childhood. I don't think I've had big traumas.
Yeah, that's good. I would not wish that on anybody. Ever. No traumas.
I was lucky. I got to do everything I wanted to do. If this carotid artery pops?
Oh, God. No, I've had a lot of trauma in my life, but I feel like it's made me a better person. I mean, even the worst of the trauma that I wish wouldn't have happened, but I had no control over it. I think that it made me a better person because it makes me look at things differently and makes me thankful for what I have and what, I'm capable of doing despite having gone through those traumas.
It's good.
Yeah.
You have to learn from bad things.
I'm trying. It's hard sometimes. Oh, it's so hard sometimes.
But sometimes people don't see the impact it's left on them, but other people see it.
Right. Oh, people tell me that I'm not okay. That I still need help.
But do you feel okay?
I feel okay. I have my moments, but everybody does. And if you go through a trauma, you're never going to forget it. You can forgive that person for hurting you, but you're never going to forget what they did. You're never going to forget what happened. So even if you forgive someone, it's always going to be there. And I forgave that person.
I don't forget anything.
Right. I forget a lot, but I don't forget trauma.
No, I don't. If somebody crosses me in a bad way, I don't react to it.
Right.
But I don't forget it.
Right. I obviously reacted, but I don't, I'm not mad at that person anymore. I don't hate that person. I would never wish anything bad upon that person. I used to. But not anymore. Because my life has moved on and been pretty good for the most part. So I wouldn't change it because it made me a better person.
Life's a funny thing. Life can be difficult. Life can be complicated. Life can be tragic. It can be happy. It can be successful. It's a very strange thing.
Yeah.
And it can happen from moment to moment.
And that's funny because a month ago, I was completely different than I am now.
How so?
Well, a month ago, I was really stressed about bills and kids and Christmas and just everything in life. And now I'm not. I'm in a really good place now where, I still stress about those things, but I don't really worry as much. I'm like, yeah, I know I got this. I'll figure it out some way. And so I just keep pushing through and I figure it out and life goes on.
And how did this happen? What do you credit this to?
Just some friends, friends that have helped me out and shown me that it's not the end of the world. Bad things happen or things that you can't control, and so you just kind of have to go with it and figure out a different way to fix it. And not stress about it because everything's going to be okay. Someone's always been there to help me out if I needed it.
See, this is the first time I've ever heard this.
Yeah, I know. I like to surprise you.
Well, that's nice. But is this Billy and Shannon and...
Who?
Your friends you named off earlier on.
I didn't name any of those names.
Well, I don't remember
Which
who
is
they
funny
were.
because that's my dad's name and my aunt's name.
But who were the friends you named off?
Tyson, Bree, Katie, Casey.
Were those the people who... Okay. Were those the people who came in and fixed your life up?
Some of them. I mean, not really, no.
No.
My mom helped me a lot.
Well, good for her.
Yeah. So.
Well, I'm glad your life's good now.
Yeah. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's getting better.
See, I worry about people when they're stressed. That's a thing I have. I worry about people when they're stressed, but when somebody tells me they're not stressed, it clears everything up for me.
Yeah. That's good. I don't want you to be stressed. I
don't want to stress about people.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying not to stress. I'm trying to stay calm and just kind of, let God be in control of my life.
I'm very unstressed at this point because I have a new microwave.
That's good. I have a new dryer.
There you go.
Yeah, my dryer wasn't working, so my landlord came and replaced it today.
So let's recap. You have your ugly sweater party coming up.
Yeah, the 21st.
How's that going to go?
It's going to go good. Someone asked me if we could play songs from the last decade during the party, since it's going to be a new decade this year. They were like, can we play songs from all 2010, like that decade? And I was like, I thought I was going to play Christmas songs, but... And they said, oh yeah, we can do Christmas songs too. And I was like, oh.
Well, this will be a fun party. That'll be exciting. And,
But then I was told my brother's going to play Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and Britney Spears. And I was like, that's not from this decade.
No. 20 years ago.
Right. Maybe we're just going to play songs from the last 20 years.
So you got that coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I've got the office Christmas party coming up.
I'll be there.
Well, you just said you couldn't. You said you needed a babysitter or something.
I can bring them with me. You said there's going to be kids there.
And then I have a Christmas Eve party.
Yeah, I'll be there too. Even though you're not coming to my Christmas party.
Well, I wasn't invited, but, I appreciate...
You were invited, and I have proof of that once again on my phone.
What is it with you in the phone?
Because I have proof of all these things that you say I'm lying about.
Now, when did I say you were...
I'm going to create a website so I can post all of our messages.
When did I say that you were lying?
You said of how we met. I don't even know. I don't remember. I don't remember things.
I did say to you, I thought I know you.
Yeah. I would have to go back and look.
There's nothing there of any importance.
Okay. That we didn't go to Long John Silver's. That's in there.
Well, I just didn't want to embarrass myself.
Oh. Make sure you don't drop any tartar sauce on your shirt.
I didn't. Listen, I'm not an acrobat. That's all I can tell you. When it comes to the tartar sauce, I'm not an acrobat.
I really thought so. There were some weird things you were doing there.
Well, sometimes you have to be acrobatic, but I'm just not a trained acrobat.
Yeah.
You have to go to Ringling Brothers or something like for that.
They're not even a circus anymore.
I know, that was depressing.
I know, I loved that circus because my name was in it. Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey Circus.
But we learned that you were named for...
Grandpa Bailey. And the Facts of Life.
It's so strange. That is a strange... I think tonight after I get back from the grocery store, I'm going to watch that episode.
Ooh, can you record it and send it to me? Like on your phone? Send it to me.
How are you going to... It's like words. It's not like a typed thing across the screen.
Yeah, I know. But just videotape it with your phone. It's kind of bootleg there.
I can't bootleg a DVD. The episode is called Christmas Baby.
Oh, just that part.
Which part?
Where the baby's being born. Bailey.
Well, they don't show it coming out. They just show the baby being handed to the mother.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea that they don't show it coming out.
No, that was 80s television. They didn't have that sort of thing.
Not a good look.
It's weird you mentioned praying. Because in that episode, one thing I remember, because Blair was worried about her mother delivering this baby, because her mother was old.
Oh.
And she was like 40 or something in the episode. And she goes to Mrs. Garrett, because she's the house mother.
Right.
In the episode, and she says, "Can you pray for me?" And Mrs. Garrett says, "I'm already praying, but why don't you pray?" It's an interesting little thing.
Yeah.
It was a touching show.
I mean, you don't have to, but I always do.
What do you pray for?
My kids. To forgive my sins, Basics.
What's your biggest sin?
My biggest sin? I don't know.
Yes, you do. Something popped in your head there. Now, spill it.
I guess I had both my kids out of wedlock.
Well, that's not a sin.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it depends on where you go.
You're not supposed to do that before marriage.
I didn't.
Okay. I did. Obviously.
Well, that's okay.
You're supposed to be with, one person your entire life.
Oh.
Yeah. And I have 2 kids by 2 different people, so.
That's fine.
Yeah. I know. It has to be fine.
Well, you can't sweat it.
Oh, I don't. The first one I was in high school, so. It happens.
This hour went by very fast.
Yeah.
I think it's because we had some spine-tingling conversation.
Yeah, I learned where my name's from.
Yeah, that's weird.
I like it.
You didn't even know.
I knew it was from a movie or a TV show, but I couldn't remember what TV show. The Facts of Life. Yeah. And then after you said Blair, and it all just came back to me. I was like,
it was a good show.
Yeah.
I used to watch that show.
So did my mom.
Everybody watched it. It was a top 10 show. We didn't have cable in those days.
I wouldn't know. I wasn't.
See, there's a lot of people who would say they didn't watch The Facts of Life, but they do.
I haven't, ever.
Well,
unless I was a baby, my mom watched it, but I don't remember.
There are certain shows people won't admit that they watch for some reason.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know. There are certain things I've noticed people won't admit. Like, people won't admit they watch The View. I've noticed that a lot. That's a current thing. But I know they watch it because...
I would say people my age won't say that they watched Hannah Montana.
See, I've never watched that.
I have. I actually watched it the other day because my daughter's, that's her thing.
But I know people have watched The View. How could a show be on 22 years if nobody's watching it?
Right. I've seen it.
It's a very good show. It's a very current events-y type of show.
I don't know that I've ever really paid attention. It's more been on in doctors' offices and stuff when I've been there.
Again, people watching it.
Right, so, yeah.
Anything Barbara Walters started had to be good.
Yeah.
This is Barbara Walters. This is you. This is you Downs, and I'm Barbara Walters, and this is 2020. Right around the corner. We're done.
Yeah. Bye, y'all.
Why do you always got to say it like that?
I don't know.
This isn't Beverly Hillbillies.
Oh, I keep burping.
Disgusto.
It happens.
Back for more in the future.
Yes, next week.
I hope all your dreams become
reality.
Doves.
Oh, I was going to say reality. Yeah.
All dreams can't be reality.
Okay. Most of them. The important ones.
Have fun.
Bye.